The internet is slowly turning everyone into the same person. The same video formats, the same advice, the same talking points, just delivered by different faces. I didn't notice it at first, because when you're in the system, it feels normal. When I first started making videos, I did what most people do. I studied creators who were already successful. I looked at their titles, their pacing, the way they structured ideas. And I fully agree with the idea that all artists are thieves. To me, it highlights that creativity isn't really about inventing something new from nothing. It's about learning from what already exists and piecing it in a way that is different. Humans learn through imitation. Musicians learn by playing other people's songs. Writers learn by reading other writers. Filmmakers learn by studying films. Imitation is not failure, it's the beginning. But if you imitate for long enough, you slowly disappear inside the format. Your voice starts sounding like everyone else's. Your ideas become slightly edited versions of things you've already heard. And before you realize it, you're not really expressing anything anymore. You're just reproducing. And the internet rewards that. The algorithm loves familiarity. It loves patterns. It loves repetition. So when something works once, it gets repeated hundreds of times, then thousands, until eventually the entire niche starts sounding and looking the same. And if I'm being honest, I've caught myself doing it too. Thinking in titles, thinking in thumbnails, thinking about what might perform well, instead of asking a much simpler question. What do I actually want to say? Following a format is safe. If you copy what's already there and works, you're protected by it. The structure is already proven. The tone is already validated. You don't have to risk sounding strange. You just have to fit the mold, and the algorithm will probably reward you for it. The cost of that safety is subtle. Over time, you start trimming away the parts of yourself that don't fit the format, the strange ideas, the half-formed thoughts, the perspectives that don't align with the trend. Those parts slowly disappear, and that's the thing I no longer want to become, an echo chamber. Now, some people might say that doesn't really matter, just make content people enjoy, or even why expose yourself at all. The internet can be brutal, and there's definitely nothing wrong about that. But when I look around at the world we're living in right now, I see something else happening. Everyone feels slightly disconnected. We spend hours scrolling, faces glued to the phone on trains and buses. We talk about the same trends, the same viral moments, and the same internet discourse. And sometimes it feels like our conversations are just recycled timelines. We talk about the future constantly. When I reach this milestone, then life will change. Or when I get there, then I'll finally start living. But really, very little actually changes. And I wonder if part of the reason for that is the fact that we spend so much time consuming other people's voices that we forget to develop our own. We imitate, we repeat, we repost until eventually our internal dialogue starts sounding like the algorithm. Now, I'm not saying imitation is wrong. It's actually one of the best ways to start anything. But imitation is supposed to be temporary. It's supposed to lead somewhere. Influence should eventually become identity, and learning should eventually become expression. But I think a lot of us get stuck in the middle somewhere because expression is risky. When you speak in your own voice, there's no template to protect you. People might disagree, they might misunderstand you, the idea might fail, and failure is uncomfortable. So we stay inside the echo chamber because it's easier, but easier doesn't always mean better. So this video is more of a reminder, mostly to myself, but maybe to you as well. Learning from others is important, but becoming a copy of them should never be the goal. I'm still going to study other creators. That part will never stop, but I'm going to try much harder to make sure that what comes out on the other side still sounds like me, not the algorithm, not the trend, not the template, just a person trying to figure things out. And maybe that won't grow as fast, maybe fewer people will click, but at least I'll know the voice that you're hearing is actually mine.